Hello everybody, Zenny back here again. Since Trials isn't getting updated anytime soon, I decided to put together a quick guide on how to beat 920. This is going to be a much shorter form video since this is a very unfinished game, but it'll still have a fair amount of editing to make it look nice. Alright, no more stalling, let's hop in. Travis is decently frequent to attack, but is very easy to deal with. You get a lot of time to close the door on him. Just make sure not to let go of the door on accident, otherwise you'll die instantly. Lucas doesn't attack very often, but you'll be forced to deprioritize him often. His kill timer is very lenient, and he pretty much forces danger meter slow down by himself while he's attacking. If there's barely anyone attacking, you can prioritize him if he's near killing you. Floyd attacks around the same amount as Travis. He can be dealt with very quickly, so it's recommended to deal with him sooner rather than later. He does have a decently forgiving kill timer, so if there's a threat that's mere moments away from killing, deal with that, then Floyd. Wendy attacks a bit less frequently than threats such as Travis and Floyd, but can still be an issue. The combination of no sound cues, an insta-kill if you're too fast, and inability to tell if they need to be dealt with unless you divert attention towards them, makes them a respectable threat. However, they have a very long kill timer, so prioritize other flash threats over them, but try to get her before dealing with the door if you can. Mitty is an interesting case. Due to being a non-lethal character without any permanent consequences, she can have her priority tossed around. One tip I can give is to briefly bring up your light source right before closing the door on someone, in case Mitty is at the door. You can't close the door on her unless you've revealed her at least once. Maria is kind of problematic. When she attacks, it's usually recommended to drop anything you're doing and deal with her. This usually works since she enacts a heavy increase on the danger meter. If you like playing it risky, you can probably get a flash in before closing the door on her. Do note that she can attack early from the hall if she makes it to a certain halfway point, otherwise she runs after our patience meter goes to 0. Do note that when she attacks, she forces Travis into his attack state if he's at the door. Gangler is a very easy threat. While her movements can throw you off, they're predictable when you learn the intervals. Gangler has a ludicrously long kill timer, so you can do pretty much anything before dealing with her, including some cam shocks. Ren is a weird case. Sometimes you're able to deal with him immediately, other times you'll need to deal with the entire roster before dealing with him. If he's just spawned in, but you're getting comboed, deal with what has a shorter timer, then go for Ren once you know you have time. Mike is relatively easy to deal with, as long as you default to his camera after dealing with other camera characters. Try to stay on his camera as much as possible, and play around sound cues to know when you need to drop cams. Wendy might give you an issue with this, dropping every now and then solves this issue, since Wendy takes a long time to kill. When you're getting comboed by Travis's crew, the game may decide to slow things down in order to give you a better chance of surviving. When a character's kill timer is running, their danger level gets added to a meter. When the meter hits certain points, everyone's move and kill timers will be slowed down by a certain amount. The slowdown increases the higher the meter gets. Aside from them trying to kill you, there are also some other cases in which their danger will be added to the meter. This includes Travis, who adds his danger meter as soon as he approaches the door, Mike, who adds his meter only when his timer is low, and Maria, who adds half their meter when they're in the hallway in front of you. That's pretty much everything you really need to know in order to beat 920. There are some various little tiny techniques that you can use, but you will pick up on those as you learn how to play the game. This is a much shorter video than usual, like I said earlier. I'll make a proper length video whenever the actual full game is out, because then there'll be more characters in the custom night, and more presets, more modifiers, all that good stuff. So goodbye for now. I'll see you next time.